With the first day of fall coming up this Saturday, that also means it's the opening day of archery season for deer hunters. Here to get us ready for all the fall full of outdoor adventures is Matt Cameron with the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. How you doing, Matt?
Doing well.
Let's talk about it. The archery season opens this week. I know deer hunters are prepared and ready to go.
Yeah, it's the season that most of them have been waiting for. Everybody doesn't archery hunt.
They don't. But it is it is a time that hardcore archery hunters, this is their season.
It is, and there's a lot of opportunity to take antlerless deer,
right,
or does, in the archery season. So hunters should take advantage of that if they want to put meat in the freezer.
Exactly.
In each unit, you can take 4 antlerless deer. So you don't get that same opportunity as the season goes on.
Right.
You lose that.
And I know some of those folks put that venison aside. Also, you can provide it to local food banks as well. That's another good way to do that as well.
Yeah. So some folks, they won't eat more than one a year.
You're right.
They still like to hunt. So you can always donate to the Hunters for the Hungry program.
Right. That's exactly right. And also a very important day coming up this Saturday as well. It's National Hunting and Fishing Day. Tell us about it.
It is, yeah. Started in 1972 to recognize the economical impact that hunters and anglers have on conservation. Because in Tennessee, we've talked about this many times. The licensed dollars pay for wildlife management here. So if you enjoy wildlife watching, let's say you don't hunt, you need to thank a hunter and an angler because they're the ones that are paying for us to protect and manage even non-game species as well.
Right, and if you get out and you're a bird watcher, you get out and enjoy just being in the great outdoors, hiking and seeing deer and seeing birds and seeing all those other animals, it's important that we have that management system in place.
Absolutely. I think this very small percentage of animals are game species. There's 1,600 roughly species of wildlife in Tennessee.
Right.
You can probably hunt less than 100 of those, and most of those are migratory birds that we don't even have regularly. So you're talking 10, 15 species that get regularly hunted in Tennessee.
So this is an important day to make, and if you just want to get outdoors, this Saturday would be a good day to do it because weather's supposed to be great. We've had great weather, so National Hunting and Fishing Day, time to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Time to get out and enjoy what we have here in Tennessee. Hey, we're going to switch gears just a little bit because I mentioned snakes earlier in the show. Amy got a little upset about that, but snakes, it's that time of year when snakes are kind of on the move a little bit. They're getting ready a lot of them to hibernate, to go in for the cold weather, but they're on the move. They're looking for somewhere warm. They're looking for somewhere sheltered right now.
You nailed it. We've got still nice days in the 70s and 80s, but the nights are getting down in the upper 50s. So garages in particular harbor a lot of heat. They're usually an unair conditioned space. You got that concrete pad, so that pad's staying warm. Those snakes seek that out. So keep your garage doors closed because we've had an instance where one came in a garage and
one of these right here, a copperhead, got in a garage down in, I believe it was in Chattanooga, and actually crawled up into a baby carriage, from what I understand.
It did, which is kind of strange. Who knows why it went in that carriage? Somebody suggested maybe the body heat from the child was in there and it sensed that.
Right.
Was looking for a warm space. Don't want people to think that snakes are seeking us out as a food source because we're not. We're way too big. They're scared of us by and large, but yeah, nobody wants a copperhead in their baby stroller.
Exactly. They don't want a copperhead in their home either if you can help it. But we do need snakes around. I was trying to make that point. We do need snakes around to help control the rodent population and the insect population. There's different reasons we do need snakes in our environment.
They're important. They're vitally important to the ecosystem. But yeah, the venomous snake, there are two species that you have to be aware of, timber rattlers and copperheads in East Tennessee, mostly copperheads. Important thing about them is their venom is pretty mild.
Yeah.
Most people that bit
still don't want to get bitten.
You don't, but if you were to get bit, you probably don't even have to take the antivenom when you go to the ER. It's mild. They'll give you Benadryl or something to treat the symptoms.
Right.
But rattlesnakes are a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, we won't get into that this morning. Matt, we appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
As always, great information. Thank you so much. A lot going on, folks, and you can find out everything you need to know that's going on in the great outdoors by going to tnwildlife.org.